The Kynarinka was discovered by French naturalist Félix Dujardin. It is an intermediate between the crustaceans and vermeils. There are 270 plus species to date, and it is an understudied species. It is known to be nicknamed as mud dragons due to its natural habitat. A unique fact about the Kynarinka is that some Kynarinka live commensally in invertebrates like sponges. In terms of the physical description of the Kynarinka, it has a 0.12 to 1.2 millimeter body length. It is a bilaterally symmetric worm, and adult Kynarinka have a body divided into three regions. The first section is the head, which is divided into a mouth cone and an introvert that can be completely withdrawn into the trunk. The second region is the neck, which acts as a closure apparatus when the head is withdrawn, similar to how a turtle retracts its own head. The third section are the 11 trunk segments, which are delimited by an external cuticular ring. The Kynarinka has received many taxonomic revisions despite it being an understudied phylum. Most authors divide them into either the cases of Cyclorhagida, with 198 species to date, or Homalorhagida, which has 69 species. The Cyclorhagida is a small marine invertebrate which is known to digest diatoms and be segmented. The Homalorhagida is where the head is covered on retraction by a series of body plates within a third segment. When discussing the habitat of the Kynarinka, they generally live in the same area, living off algae, seagrass, sediment, and other invertebrates. They are marine, male funnel ecdysozoans that live at abyssal depths, with records at 7,800 meters in the Atacama Trench off Chile. Kynarinka were first defined as such by Aguinaldo et al. In 1997, based mainly off phylogenetic trees which were constructed using 18S ribosomal RNA genes. When discussing the reproduction methods of the Kynarinka, they reproduce sexually. A male Kynarinka will attach a bag of sperm inside the female Kynarinka. Following fertilization, the female places the bag in sand grains. The Kynarinka feeds on bacteria and tiny particles within the sand grains and processes them in a complete through gut. They possess a tree radiate pharynx with radiating musculature that allows it to attach itself to food via suction. The Kynarinka moves by alternating between withdrawing and thrusting its head forward, which allows the animal to burrow through sand or mud. Some unique facts about Kynarinka is that they possess a chitinous cuticle with discrete cuticular plates, but it is not known what type of chitin is present yet. In the phylogenetic trees constructed from the data matrices, Kynarinka is closely related to both Arthropoda and Mollusca, two other aquatic invertebrates. While in the 16S rRNA tree, it is seen that Kynarinka is closely related to the phylum Bovidae. In our data matrix, the majority of our research were aquatic invertebrates, while in the 16S rRNA data produced a tree consisting solely of mammalian species. This means that there was a big jump in the synapomorphy between the two species, which we suspect is the reason for the major differences in the two trees. The phylum Kynarinka has existed for at least 500 million years, with fossil records discovered in China dating back to the Cambrian explosion. According to some authors, segmentation in the Kynarinka likely evolved from an unsegmented ancestor, as evidence from the continuous longitudinal musculature in the interior segments 1 through 6 of the trunk, which is uncommon in segmented animals. It is a member of the Panarthropoda, relating it to modern Annelida, Mollusca, and Arthropoda, which confirms Kynarinka's placement on our phylogenetic tree. However, when we examine a professional phylogenetic tree, we can see how Mollusca and Annelida are separated from Kynarinka due to Kynarinka's lack of spiraling cleavage and of a larval stage. Because we did not include those characteristics in our data matrices, the three phylums appeared more closely related than they are in reality.